one, back with another one, back with another one, back with another one. Welcome back to the channel, man. Man, I got a good video for y'all today. I got a good video for y'all today. Rules you didn't know existed in the NBA. It was a time where it was certain rules the NBA had, still do, to the extent that I just wanted to bring light to. Wonder if even you guys even knew about some of these rules. But always, man, once we get into it, like, subscribe, comment like I always say. I love having dialogue. I always want to hear from you guys. So comment and subscribe so you can get notified if you love content like this. I get a lot of content coming to you guys. And subscribe if you love content like this. So let's get into it. Number one, the no shatter rule. During a game, if a player dunks so hard that they shatter the backboard, the point is not counted, and the player in question receives a technical foul. Now, two players who became famous for this shattering backboard rule were Dale Dawkins and Shaquille O'Neal. Actually, in 1992 through 1993, the NBA began to increase steel brace strength and increase stability of the backboard to prevent the hoop from falling down. Because before, you had all these, hoops that couldn't withstand like the force of Shaq and Dale Dawkins, for instance. So you can imagine, man, imagine if LeBron or somebody was playing on these rims, or the old rims, we used to have or whatever. So it was a good thing the NBA, changed up their rims, to be able to withstand, dominant, strong players like a Shaq or, even LeBron today. Number two, longer free throws are a no-no. Now, we all know some players might, have a routine when they're at the free throw line, take their time, or even coaches might tell their players to take their time, at a free throw to really get into the zone before making the shot. Of course, for instance, Dwight Howard has been penalized before for taking too long during a free throw. And now that applies for anyone who takes longer than 10 seconds at the free throw line. If you take 10 seconds at the free throw line, I believe you get a technical. So it's a time limit. When you at the free throw line, you can't be at the free throw line longer than 10 seconds. Did you guys know that using your timeouts are a must during NBA games? Each team receives a total of 6 timeouts that they can use anywhere in the middle of the game. However, there's a catch to that. It's a rule actually stating that teams must use 4 out of their 6 timeouts, and they must save at least 1 timeout for the fourth quarter. If you don't, the referees will call for a timeout and you get a technical. Now, how many of y'all knew that? Also, here's another one that took me by surprise. Road teams can choose the opening basket. The visiting team chooses whether to go towards the opposing bench in the first or second half, or the game, or actually, but for the game starts. Now, honestly, an advantage of this rule is the coaches. Like, it helps the team actually hear the coach better. Like, as far as if breaking out instructions, and of course, most teams are choosing to go towards the opponent so the players can hear the coaches in crunch time. Like that's a huge advantage. I didn't even know that. And lastly, the disaster draft. Now this one was I didn't even know about this one per se. Kind of dark, actually. Hopefully we never come to this one per se. If a tragedy were to strike any one of the team and kill 5 or more of its team members at one time, the league would respond by holding on an emergency draft for the team to rebuild its team in the case of a disaster draft. Now, luckily, the NBA, we haven't had any, we haven't had nothing to that extent. So that's always good. But if there ever was a time, if tragedy was to strike a team and kill 5 or more of their players, the NBA does hold an emergency draft for those players. And those are some of the rules that's in the league now, and some old rules that's probably not really known. If you have any rules that you know of, drop them in the comments. But like I said, like, subscribe if you like content like this. Subscribe so you can get notified when I drop content like on this. Like I said, I get a whole bunch more content that's in this realm. So hit the subscribe so you can keep on getting notified. And if you like the video, let me know in the comments. But that's gonna be it for me. We out. I'll see y'all on the next one.